Hello there. So it's sitting in here. Knew we would have to modify the engine cradle. You got to trim out this bar because it's not wide enough. But I'm not really feeling like doing a bunch of fab work. So we called Texas Speed. Texas Speed builds a cradle for around $240, so around $300. We got that ordered and on its way. So we're gonna pull the motor back out, pull this motor cradle out, and put this Texas Speed one in. It's a bolt-in, so we'll have to drill about 12 holes in the side of the frame, and it sandwiches in between. This cradle is for like 67 to I think 72 or 69, whenever they change to the clamshell. I'm not sure, but that'll be our next little adventure. We're getting that cradle put together and in, and then that'll lower the motor and adjust everything, that and its adjustability back and forth, because we're running into the firewall on both sides. So this kit makes it go lower, and it goes through the frame here, so we can either go farther back, farther forward, make the motor sit lower so it's in here instead of up here, and hopefully we don't have to massage the firewall. And we'll get it all bolted together. And then I got to blow the transfer case. We just got the kit together, a bearing and seal kit and spacers for that. Shims, right? And then we also ran into the issue, because this is the iron block, it doesn't have the two other bolt holes here to mount a plate we could have ordered to put the pivot ball on for the pedal. So we found another one at Jegs. It's a Corvette style one that bolts to the two bell housing bolts and stretches it, and if we have to modify it, we will, just to see what we have to do to fit it in there with the exhaust when we get it all together. And then after the transfer case is done, we can actually drive it. But once we get the motor and everything set in, we'll test fire as is without the rad, because I also have to do some modifications to the core support to mount the LS style radiator, and also have to build some brackets for the, I can't remember what it's called, the condenser for the AC. I've got to sand the box down still and get it prepped, but it's ready to be put together on that, and using the 06 Chevy style AC stuff. Ordered a heater core. We were gonna go pull one, but for this deep, might as well just put something new in it. I got all the AC lines in the bed, but we'll have to modify, cut a hole to run the lines through the core support to get to the condenser. And then I would like to go through the front clip, get rid of stuff that doesn't need to be on here, like a bunch of these. We got to remove the overflow tank because I'm using the LS style one. And then I want to paint, wet sand, or not wet sand, Comet Bath the upper fender, and then clean the inner fenders and reshoot everything black so it's somewhat clean. And let's see where we get from there. Parts should be in by the end of this week, if not mid of next week. Too bad it's not like the square body power steering. These would bolt directly in, but I'm gonna have to cut these and put different ends on it for the high pressure. And we ordered a fan relay. I'm gonna drill a hole through the water pump for the fan relay to kick on, because I'm also gonna use the LS style, the 06 fans. There's the rad fans, I think, yeah, there it is. AC condenser. Just get stuff figured out on all that part. But yeah, that's where we're at now. I'll update you when I can. All right, thanks for watching.